The ancient Canaanites, where gods control nature and decide people's fates. Meet El, the wise chief god who lives on Mount Saphon and balances the universe. Let's explore the 7 origins of 7 gods like Baal and Ashera, and see how their tales reveal the Canaanites' strong bond with their world. El is a central figure in the stories from the Canaanite religion, often thought of as the father of all gods and humans. He is shown as an old wise god with a beard, symbolizing his age and wisdom. He helps Baal become the ruler of the sea and supports his power over chaos. This support is crucial for keeping order in the world. Also, El's relationship with Yahweh is interesting because some people think Yahweh started as a local god and later took on some of El's characteristics, mixing Canaanite and Israelite beliefs. Baal. Baal is seen as the unrivaled master of the skies, in charge of storms and crucial for making the land fertile. His legendary battles with Yam, the mighty sea god, are like huge fights between the stormy skies and the wild ocean. These battles show Baal's complete control over the weather, highlighting his importance for the earth's fertility. The heavy thunderstorms and beneficial rains that help crops grow well underline his role. Baal is a central figure in Canaanite stories and a symbol of nature's wild forces. Baal's effect goes beyond just handling the weather. He greatly impacts the life of the regions he looks after. Farmers depend on him for successful crops, hoping for the rains he brings that moisten the soil and help plants grow. When it gets cloudy and thunder sounds, people believe Baal is bringing them the chance for food and life. His fights with Yam aren't just old stories. They are key to the myths explaining why the land thrives under his rule. Every storm and lightning flash reconfirms his legendary status among the Canaanite people as the guardian of both the skies and the earth. Ashera. Picture Ashera not just as a goddess, but as the very heart of the earth's fertility. She is seen as a partner to El and sometimes connected to Baal. Imagine her surrounded by lush, flourishing woods and extensive fields brimming with life. Trees often represent her, highlighting her function as a life giver and growth enhancer. As the goddess of motherhood, Ashera infuses her surroundings with vitality, blanketing the earth with dense greenery and driving the continuous cycle of regeneration with her quiet but powerful presence. Ashera's influence goes well beyond simple fertility. She is like a mother not only to gods and humans, but to the planet itself. Her presence revitalizes the soil, encourages flowers to bloom, and helps crops prosper. Each tree and plant stands as a testament to her kindness and nurturing spirit. In the myths that feature her, Ashera is much more than a mere supporting character. She is essential for the survival and flourishing of the land and all who live on it. Festivals in her honor are rich with offerings and ceremonies that acknowledge her dual role as a life-bringer and guardian. Communities gather in the cool shadows of sacred woods to celebrate her strength and ask for her blessings on their fertility, affecting their lands and families alike. The abundance of Ashera's domains is evident in the bountiful harvests and the rich natural resources that sustain entire communities. Anat. Anat, wrapped in the essence of war and the excitement of hunting, serves as both protector and hero in the Canaanite legends. She's famed for her daring journeys into the deepest, darkest parts of the underworld to save Baal, showcasing her bravery against incredibly powerful dark forces. Her outstanding fighting skills and unwavering resolve make her a symbol of both defense and righteous fury, deeply respected throughout Canaan for her courage and her pivotal role in defining their concepts of divine justice and heroism. Anat's actions are more than just acts of bravery. They are central to the Canaanite understanding of the spiritual world's balance. By fighting against chaotic forces with her weapons, she not only defends but also actively shapes the cosmos, ensuring life continues and remains balanced. Her stories are not just tales to be told. They are honored in rituals and captured in art, embodying the spirit of a heroine whose very presence can change the destiny of both the heavens and the earth. Through her actions, she becomes a defining figure in how Canaanites perceive the universe and their place within it. Yam. Envision Yam as the supreme force of the vast, wild seas. He stands as a towering, commanding figure who governs the turbulent waters that give life. His legendary encounters with Baal, the storm god, are not mere skirmishes, but grand spectacles where the primal elements of nature clash fiercely. In these stories, Yam emerges as a powerful adversary, the embodiment of the ocean's raw, untamed might, which stands in stark contrast to Baal's dominion over the skies and rain. Yam rules over the deep, mysterious expanses of the ocean that stretch to the unseen horizon, territories that are both unpredictable and formidable. The seas under his sway are critical, for they provide essential resources such as food and pathways for navigation, vital for the survival and prosperity of entire civilizations. Yet these same seas harbor the capacity for immense destruction, capable of stirring into violent storms that can engulf coastlines and plunge ships into the abyss. This duality in Yam's nature portrays him as a deity of complexity, both revered and feared by those residing near the ocean's edge. The Canaanites see these oceanic qualities as direct manifestations of Yam, representing the dual nature of nurturing and devastation. The epic battles between Yam and Baal are legendary within Canaanite mythology, symbolizing the eternal struggle between order and chaos. Every stormy wave crashing against the shore, every gentle breeze flowing across the ocean surface speaks to the ongoing conflict between these divine powers. Yam's reach is extensive, influencing weather patterns, shaping the destinies of fishermen, and determining the fate of coastal communities. His presence extends into the spiritual realm, touching the hearts and souls of those who hold the sea sacred. These tales, rich with drama and significance, reveal the deep connections the Canaanites hold with the forces of nature, seeing them as powerful expressions of divine intent and influence in their lives and cultural expressions. Mot, the god of death and the underworld, represents more than just a simple figure of spirituality. He symbolizes the unavoidable end that all living things must eventually face. Think of him as the shadow that always follows life, never leaving, always there to catch it when it falls. His interactions with Baal, another deity, vividly depict the natural changes of the seasons, from the lively growth in spring to the quiet, cold winter, showing his important role in these natural processes. The stories of Mot in Canaanite mythology serve as a clear reminder of how brief life can be, emphasizing the cycle from life to death, which then prepares the way for new life to start. But Mot is not just about darkness and ending things. He plays a crucial part in keeping the balance of life, making sure that the circle of life continues without stop. His domain, the underworld, is the place where all life eventually ends up, only to start again in the ongoing cycle of life. This endless cycle is seen in the changing seasons, which the Canaanites recognized as a reflection of Mot's power and influence. Through understanding Mot, the Canaanites appreciated the entire range of life experiences, from the happiness of new birth to the dignified beauty of death. They viewed his scary appearance as not just the end, but as a promise of new beginnings and the ongoing nature of life in all its shapes. His stories, passed down through many generations, act as a powerful reminder of our own temporary place in this never-ending cycle of the natural world. Karakasis. Imagine Karakasis, not just as a god, but as the top craftsman in the divine world, the brilliant mind responsible for creating the weapons and tools that lead to victories in the heavens. This divine artisan equips Baal, the storm god, with the powerful weapons he needs for his monumental battles. His skills in crafting and his knack for technology highlight how much the Canaanite culture values innovation and craftsmanship. While Karakasis might not be as famous as other gods, his work is crucial, bringing human-like creativity and cleverness into the divine realm. He celebrates the craftsmanship that not only builds up the heavens, but also shapes the earth below. Think of Karakasis as the unsung hero among the gods, whose workshop in the divine realm is alive with the sounds of creation. Each chisel stroke and each polished item from Karakasis not only serves the gods, but also sets the stage for their epic tales. His creations are not just simple tools, they are works of art that hold the power of destiny, determining the outcomes of divine battles, and thus shaping the stories written in the stars. His influence goes beyond just making things in the forge. He represents the connection between divine actions and human efforts. This shows how the gods depend on the same qualities that people do: skills, thoughtful planning, and creativity. His role in myths and stories fosters a deep respect for the craftspeople among us, who shape not only metals, but also the very foundation of our civilization. In festivals and stories, Karakasis is honored not only for his divine role, but for embodying the spirit of a craftsman, which strongly resonates with those who carve, build, and create every day. Who do you think is the supreme deity in Canaanite mythology? Share your thoughts on which god truly rules over all, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more.